Hi, my name is Crystal, or Crystal Cat as some people know me, and I'm doing today like a try thing. And this was suggested by the band The Soulmates. And they're a band from the UK, and they play on Sessions Live, which is a website where you can hear bands from all over the world, and it's free unless you want to join like a crew, a particular band. They're a singer, then there's a feat. And it's like, I was asking people like, hey, what would you like me to try? And they said, try Mushy Peas. So it's like, I'm going to try Mushy Peas for me. And if you want to know more about them, this is their shirt. And it's the Soulmate. And it comes with the H. And it's like the basic, like www dot, the Soulmate, as well as it's spelled out like this. Or you can see it right here. And that. And it's like a little information about like, this is here over here is like made from frozen. And this one over here is made from the canned. And the information about the canned is like they use in the UK and like over in Europe, I believe they call it tin peas, whereas here in America we call it canned. And they stopped using like canned tin in 1821 because it would leak into like the food and like make people sick and poison them, which is not a good thing. But then it's like the manufacturing for canned canning was made by Brian Duncan. I think that's like how you spell it, like Dokin, and John Hill. And it's like they're the first ones that made like a manufacturing, like to send it like where you could put it in a can and send it out to people, because they were looking for easy ways to send it out to the people in the forces and in the army, where they could just eat it and like not have to worry about like something substantial for them to eat during the war. And they stopped doing like canned tin and started using steel in 1935. And that. And they also use glass, like before like all of this, it's like they canned it in glass. But as you know, that is not very substantial and it breaks easily. And people in their homes still use glass, but it's like it's not done as much anymore. And that. And as you can see, it's like the different things I have to try here is like, this is like emanati and like peas. And this is like the basic like frozen peas and canned peas. That's what I'm using. And this is like the canned for like the canned brand. And this is like peas and carrots, which is a tribute to like one of my favorite movies, Forrest Gump. So I just went there and did peas and carrots. And if anybody's seen Forrest Gump, they understand the peas and carrots line if they're a fan of the movie. And the movie was done in 1994. So first I'm gonna try like the basic canned. So we'll see how this goes. Like I said, basically it looks like baby food. But like I said, I'm a fan of peas, so it's like and the recipe ones I used was butter, salt, and pepper. Well, not for the can, because there's already a lot of sodium in like canned. Like there's 300 milligrams or 13% sodium in that. So I did not add sodium to the can, but I did to like the frozen. I recommend doing it to the frozen because it's like the frozen needs like a little bit of tiny salt, like a little bit of salt. But this is a canned, and as you can see, there's like quite a bit of difference of the color, right there. So yeah. I like it, but like I said, I would actually eat this. I don't mind the texture so much. Sometimes I have this thing about texture, but I like it. Like I said, I might have added a little bit more, tiny bit of salt, but not too much. But it's like it's good. And then I'm gonna drink some water. And now I'm gonna try the frozen one, which is like I said, a little bit different color. I like this one better. And maybe it's just because I have this thing about like canned stuff. It's like this really weird thing where I don't particularly care for canned foods, because it's like I think it doesn't have as much as a fresh taste. But it's like I like this one a little bit better. But like I said, it's like you have to add a little tiny bit of salt to it. And this is the peas and carrots for the can. I actually really like this. I like the peas and carrots together. So if you're looking to do something unique and try a new spin on it, make peas and carrots. And maybe have a Forrest Gump night where you watch the movie Forrest Gump. Like I said, if you watch the movie, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. There's this line where it's like, he and Jenny, he said, we're like peas and carrots. Why, I don't know, like people say that, but it's like they say they're like peas and carrots. So I actually like the peas and carrots together. And that. So, and this is like the Emanati. I made Amanati. Anybody does like it's Amanati? It's like kind of like this thing that comes in a pea pod, and it's like kind of like a little bit on the firm side. So I did have to cook the Amanati a little bit more than I had to cook the frozen peas, and that. I'd say this is my least favorite, but like I said, I gave it a go and I gave it a try. I maybe should have cooked the Emanati a little bit more or pre-blended the Emanati, but like I said, and this one probably does need a little bit more salt or butter or something like that, but I mean, I don't know, that's my least favorite. And the brands I used for like the canned peas was like Butter Kernel, and then the brand I used for the carrots was like the Del Monte. Like I said, it's like you just kind of around here right now, you have to kind of take like what you can take and find it, you know, when you can buy it. And that, just because like it's not the easiest to find like some of this stuff. You know, it's kind of a pain in the ass sometimes when you're going to go shopping. And the frozen peas, I used like Eagle Eye. So that's my try today, suggested by this band, the Soulmates. And it's like, you know, if you have any other suggestions, or if you want to send me anything, it's like send me a message, and that on my YouTube channel. I don't know what it is right now, but it's like, you know, I'm posting this video out there anyway. And the only thing I say, if you want to send me anything, the only requirements I require that it be like non-perishable, means that something will not go bad or it's frozen, pre-packaged, just in a package, and that's about my requirements for trying things, and that. And if it's spicy, warn me. So, guys, have a nice day. Thanks. Bye.